Hi everyone. So it's been almost 2 weeks since I've shared a video, and I I don't know why. I just haven't done it. So update: I've lost about 5 pounds since my first video. It's very exciting. The only thing that I really changed was watching more of what I was eating, and to do that, I do a couple different things. I meal prep. Meal prepping is awesome, and I encourage everyone to do it. It's a huge time saver, and it's just so much easier during the week, especially, I imagine, if you have kids or a family to take care of. Right now, it's just me and my boyfriend who I cook for, so I don't have to make that much stuff. But I thought today I would share with you um, some of the, I don't know what the word is. Some of the things that I use to help me meal prep. So, thing number one: Tupperware. I have so much Tupperware. I have an entire cupboard in my kitchen designated just for Tupperware. I'm really sorry that my cat keeps running back and forth. He's going through one of his crazy stages where he's gotta just get down. Sorry, he's just gotta run. If you have a cat, you know what that's like. You just gotta let it happen. And so some of the things that I use for meal prepping, whenever I first started, it was really hard. I didn't know what to cook. I didn't know how to portion. I didn't know any of that junk. Well, I still really don't know how to portion that well, but I'm thinking about getting a scale for my kitchen. That way I can portion better. But one of the hardest things to do is figuring out what to make and how long it's going to last. So I have written down a few of my go-to websites for um, for finding recipes. And when I first started meal prepping, I didn't know where to go, and so I was just making what I thought I should eat, what I thought was healthy, which was mostly chicken, rice, a few veggies, but I wasn't making them right because I had no resources. That's the word I was looking for: resources. um, but I scoured the internet, and I still do it today, and I've been meal prepping for almost 2 years because I'm always looking for new recipes. And since maybe the past 6 to 7 months since I've really just gotten into it, I uh, I only cook about twice a week, maybe 3 times, depending on how much I'm able to make, how much a recipe will give me, and it it's really come in handy, especially on busy nights when we have stuff going on, and there's just no time. And now I make chicken parmesan. I make steak. I made steak the other day and it was amazing. Um, I make roasted veggies, which is a lot easier than you think. Whenever I first started thinking about doing it, it sounded really daunting, and I didn't want to do that, but I learned how. I kind of taught myself. I did a little bit of research on it, but I pretty much just learned how to do it on my own by setting the oven at not a crazy hot, but maybe like 300 to 350 degrees, and season my veggies and throw them in there for 20 minutes, maybe, depending on what it is. Some things take a little bit longer to roast, cauliflower, asparagus, but your smaller vegetables like broccoli, they're thinner, so they don't take as long. So you just gotta watch what you're doing. But some places where I found really good recipes, MyFitnessPal, it's from Under Armour. It's an amazing resource for so many different things. I have the app on my phone. Um, it's got a blog where they publish recipes, workout tips, all sorts of different stuff. And it's linked to my Jawbone, which, if you don't have some sort of activity tracker, I recommend one. It's awesome, and they tell you so many different things. Like mine, it's kind of out of date, but it still works. It shows me how well I sleep throughout the night. It keeps my heart rate. It tracks my steps, obviously. And the thing that I love most about Jawbone is it gives me so many different tips after it sees my trends. For instance, it said today that my sleeping habits haven't been very normal on the weekends, but during the week they're very normal, so it suggested a bedtime for me tonight. That way I can stay at an average time of sleep. And I think that's awesome. Another one is when I was just perusing the interwebs, I found something called Fit Foodie Finds. And that website's awesome. The woman who blogs that website, she needs some sort of award. She, if you do a little bit of bio on her, I don't remember her name off the top of my head. She is a yoga instructor and a food blogger and a photographer and all these different things. And she has so many different recipes on there, and they're awesome, and I just want to try them all. But as many of you know, I have a very picky eater that I live with, and it's hard to get him to eat a lot of stuff. So certain things I just really have to chop it up super fine and kind of sneak it in and hope that he doesn't notice. But he's getting better about that, and I appreciate that he's trying new things with me. Another one is called skinnymiss.com. That's skinnyms.com. And that also has tons of different things, recipes, workout tips, and workout routines, even for beginners. That's actually where I got the workout routine that I have from that website. And I'm obviously a beginner, and they have, if you want to target certain areas of your body, like my biggest target right now is my belly because it's so big and yucky. And I found a workout routine specifically for my belly and for a beginner, so it works out great for me. Another thing, I was talking to my boss about this, and she gave me a couple different websites called thegraciousPantry.com. I haven't been to that, but she said it's really for like clean eating, like if you want vegan stuff and things like that, as well as the Big Man's World. I did visit that website, and what he does is he revamps normal recipes to make them clean. So I found one for sugar cookies that had no sugar, no wheat, no flour, no nothing. And the picture looked amazing. Like, they looked super soft and really delicious, and I really wanted to try it. But it sounded like a lot of work. And as much as I love cooking, I'm not the biggest fan of it, even though I love it, which I know is counterproductive, but I don't know how else to explain it. I'm sure that there are more out there that I'm not mentioning, but that's just a few, especially if you are wanting to get into meal prepping. This is a great way to start, just to get out there. But some helpful apps that I wanted to mention is for your phone. You know, if you don't have a computer, you don't need a computer, but you have your phone, which is just a small little computer, and it gets you to where you need to go most of the time. However, some helpful apps that I wanted to talk about. I know I just said that. I'm sorry. I'm very repetitive. As I mentioned before, I have my Jawbone that has its own app, but you can link all of your fitness apps together. I actually have a special section on my phone dedicated for fitness, and it's on my home page. That way I see it every day, and I'm reminded that, hey, you need to be active. But there's Map My Fitness, which is just another part of MyFitnessPal. Also, Map My Walk or Run, and all of these connect. So all the steps that my Jawbone tracks goes to MyFitnessPal app, where I track all of my food, which is really, really easy to do, by the way. is amazing at keeping your calories where you want them to be. You just tell it how many calories you want a day. Mine is 1,200, which is pretty low, but since I'm trying to lose so much weight rather than, bulk up, I needed to have a lower calorie amount. But you can track so many different things, and if you don't have it, I highly recommend just trying it, because you will really see how much you eat, and it'll tell you how many carbs you have and how much sugar you have, like how many grams of everything. So I highly encourage you to check that out, and I will try to post links on this video to these different things, but that's a lot of stuff. I don't know if I'll actually do it, but I'll try. I'll try to get most of them, at least. Definitely for the recipes and vlogs and meal prep. I think that's all for today. I'm not sure the next time I'll update. It's Memorial Day weekend, so I know everyone's got a lot of stuff going on. I, for one, have nothing going on, but Andrew and I are going to try and make a visit to the zoo this weekend, so that'll be nice. We're going to walk around and see the animals and get a little exercise while we do it. Other than that, I don't have anything else, so everyone have a happy and safe Memorial Day weekend, and I will see you when I see you.